Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to class. I changed my mind about the session. We were going to read an article about chocolate, but unfortunately, well, the former British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher has died. So I thought we'd read an obituary and we'd talk about this in a little bit, in some detail. We're not going to talk about it from a political point of view because, of course, she had some maybe policies that weren't popular at home and also abroad, but we're going to just talk about basically her life and why she was significant to the UK and to us, to British people and things like that. But of course, she was not very popular with some people within the UK and abroad. So we'll try to keep that debate to a minimum, and we're just going to watch an obituary, and we're going to talk about her life a little bit. Okay, so because she was the first and only woman Prime Minister of the UK, which is quite an achievement. Chocolate, Anastasia, will come later, okay? We will talk about chocolate, but not now, okay? We'll talk about this first. Okay, hopefully you can all join. We're going to watch a video first. It's 5 minutes long. We're going to watch a video, discuss this, test your understanding, and we're going to read an article, an obituary about her, discuss the new words, and also discuss this thing, yeah? So it's a news. Today, Peter is hungry. He wants to talk about chocolate. Okay. Hi, my name is Tuan from Colombia, and I speak English perfectly. Okay, test us out on this one now. So we have Philippe.
Hi.
Good to speak with you.
I speak. My English is very bad.
No worries, no problem. Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
Perfect. Nice to meet you. Philippe, there's a slight echo. Do you know what an echo is?
A minute, I configure the chat.
Okay, there's a slight echo. Just close the Verbling website, okay? Just close the Verbling website. Okay?
Okay.
Because there is an echo, keep Hangouts, keep Google Hangouts, but close the Verbling website. Okay?
Okay.
And then we'll come back to you, okay?
First time in Hangouts.
No problem at all. I'll just show you quickly now on my screen, so you can see this. Okay, so can you see my screen? Okay, if you see the Verbling website here, you just need to close it because there's a live stream. Just press this button, okay? Close it, yeah? Because there's a slight echo. But in the meantime, okay, I'll mute you for the meantime, and I'll introduce the others. Okay, we have Tao Li. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
Nice to speak with you again.
Yeah, nice to meet you again.
Perfect, cool. And we have Svetlana. Okay, nice to speak with you again, Svetlana. I can't hear you just yet. Okay, just check your mic settings. We'll come back to you. We have Peter. How are you, Peter? Are you there, Peter? Okay, we'll come back to you. He's gone. Ismail, are you there? Hello, Ismail? Okay, guys, check your mic settings. Make sure everything's working. And we'll come back to you. Okay, we also have... Who do we have? Ilaria.
Yes, hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Perfect. And where are you from?
I'm from Italy.
Cool. And how do I say your name?
Ilaria.
Ilaria. Okay, that's cool. That sounds happy. Okay, we have Philippe, and we have Enrique.
Hi Martin, how are you today?
Not too bad, not too bad, Enrique. Nice to speak with you again. And
Nice to meet you too.
Anastasia.
Yeah, hi.
Cool.
How are
Okay,
you?
we changed, guys. For those who don't know, who didn't see the thing, we changed the subject a little bit now because a couple of hours ago, a lady called Margaret Thatcher died. Yeah, so she died. So in this session, we're
Oh.
going to talk about this. If you've seen the Iron Lady, you'll know about her. Yeah, so we're going to talk about this in this session, and we're going to move the chocolate session to another thing because this is quite a big story. So we're going to talk about this a little bit, okay? Not about the politics so much, yeah, because politics is controversial and maybe, yeah, so not a good topic. But we'll talk about basically how, like, a woman became a prime minister, and she's the only woman leader we've had. Yes, so we can talk about a bit about her. Peter, can you hear? Peter, can you hear? Okay, guys, first question for you. Have you heard of Margaret Thatcher?
Yes.
So,
Yes, of
Ole, have you heard of... Okay, so Svetlana says she's heard. What do you know about her? Have you seen the film? The Iron Lady, yeah, the Iron Lady.
I didn't.
Okay, has anyone seen the film?
Not
To
yet.
be honest, I haven't either. Okay, so
Really?
no, I haven't seen the film, but I know, of course, I know about it and know about the film and stuff, but I haven't seen the film. Peter, are you there now? Is it working? Peter, do you use Internet Explorer by any chance? I'm not sure because sometimes that has problems with this, yeah, but I'm not sure. Okay, we'll talk to you when you're there. Ismail, have you heard of Margaret Thatcher?
Yes, I know Margaret Thatcher, Martin.
What have you
She
heard?
was an Iron Lady.
Scary, basically, scary.
I didn't see her, but it was interesting. During 90s, a woman was a prime minister from a country. When I think my country, it is good for equality in the politics between men and women figures, I think.
Okay, so to have both genders, yeah, the men and the women, to have a combination. She was famous because she was the first woman leader of the UK, and there hasn't been a woman leader since, yeah. So that's why she was famous.
And
Yeah,
she
okay.
won
Yep.
2 or 3 times the poll.
3 times.
It
She won
was
3 times.
it was very highly success, I think, for a politician.
In terms of she won 3 times. At the end, it wasn't so good for her, but she won 3 times. We're gonna talk. We're gonna watch a video about her life and things. But there are some. The nation was divided about her. Some people liked her. Some people didn't like her because she made some very controversial decisions. So she's a very controversial figure, and also there was this thing about the war, which we're not going to discuss in this session, okay? Because that's very controversial topic, okay? So we'll avoid that. But she was a very controversial woman, basically. But Peter,
Yeah.
are you there?
Teacher. I made it. I
You
get
made it,
kicked
now you're
out
here.
by the Verbling chat every time. I don't know
By the way,
what's happening.
is it your browser? Do you use Internet Explorer?
No, I use Firefox.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. So I don't know yet, but it's working now. So that's cool. Peter, do you know about the Iron Lady?
Yeah, quite a bit, because during her reign, I was actually in the UK.
And
I
what
went
was
on
it
some
like?
business courses.
And what was
Because
it
at that
like?
time it was very popular for many people because they couldn't get work otherwise. And that government actually tried to get many people into self-employment.
Yeah, it's a great
That
business.
was the reason why I got a business course for free in the UK.
Okay, so thanks to this scary woman, this very
Yeah,
hard
thanks
woman
to the
who got
Iron Lady.
in training. Okay, so why do people not like the Iron? Okay, it's not that people don't like her. She made so the opinion's divided. Yeah, she made a lot of controversial decisions, which affected the UK dramatically. It changed the economy. The economy went completely on the other
I think
way.
it actually changed society too, no?
And society, yeah. So
She was conservative.
she was
Not-
very conservative, yeah. So she was the conservative leader, and she closed things like the mines in her time, which changed the way the UK was really, and tried to get more people into professional occupations rather than traditionally working class occupations, yeah, and things like this, and helped to buy people to buy property and things like this. So we're going to talk a little bit about her life. Because she did make a massive impact, yeah? Rightly or wrongly, whatever your views are, it's just she did make an impact. Okay, so, Kame, can you hear us? Okay, we can't hear you. It's on mute at the moment. Okay, just check your mic settings. I'll show you my screen quickly. Okay. So here we go. Here is the microphone button. Just put just make sure it's not red, okay? If it's red, it's muted. In the meantime, we have who's this?
If it's red like
Hello.
that bird.
Okay, Karolina. Yeah, now we can hear you, Kame. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Cool. And where are you from?
From Spain.
Perfect.
Near Barcelona.
Cool. Nice to meet you. Anyone else has just sneaked in? I don't think so. Okay, so Ilaria. Okay, have you heard of the Iron Lady?
I didn't hear almost. I don't know, not so many things about her
worries at all.
because
Yep.
at school we didn't study this part of history, and I was very young when she reigned.
Okay, yeah. So it's not. So basically, she was the only woman prime minister, but we'll talk about this in a minute.
Yes.
Enrique, do you know much?
Yes, I am here.
Okay, have you heard about her?
Yes. He introduced some changes in the economy in the UK, and in a bad moment of the economy. So he was he's the reason, because I remember her.
Okay, yeah. So there was a tough time in the UK economy, and she changed it a bit. Yeah. So
Yes.
Kame, have you heard? Kame, do you know about this one?
Sorry, I have problems with the sound.
No
Sorry.
problem. Okay, we'll come back to you. Okay, and the rest I think have heard. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to watch a video quickly about her life. Okay, it's 5 minutes long, and we're going to watch this, talk about it, see if you understand. So it's going to be a listening activity, and also afterwards we're going to read an article. So we're going to read an obituary about her, and discuss some new words and things like this, okay? So I'm going to send you a link, and I want you to watch the video. I tried to see if I can pull it on the YouTube app or something, on Verbaling, but it doesn't work because it's a BBC video. So I want you to watch this this video, and we'll come back in maybe 5 minutes or so.
Well,
So
it doesn't work for you, Martin, because you are in Germany.
No, it works. The video plays. It's just that I can't attach a BBC video to the YouTube video. But that's true, actually. Yes, yeah? So lots of videos.
Well, it's blocked. If you're outside the UK, you can't see it the normal way. Let's put it that way.
The iPlayer, yeah. Yeah. So
there are ways
back
around.
backwards, I think. You have to go around.
that.
Try it, see if it works. Try it. It might be, I don't know, they might have released this one internationally.
Could you send the link also in the Google chat, because I still can't open my web link chat.
No worries, guys. Okay, so I put it there. Watch this video. It'll be about 5 minutes. You're all going to start different times, but try to start in a minute, and we'll come back in 5 minutes. Mute your microphone so we can't see. Then we'll talk about it. Okay, was that clear? Yeah. Did everyone understand?
Yep.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, see you in a minute. Guys, let me know when you've done, okay? Just shout out when you're finished. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, did you all watch? The question is, did you understand the pace of speaking? Because this is of course designed for kind of native speakers and things like this. Did you understand the pace of speaking? Was it too quickly, Kame? Was it too quick?
So.
So, yeah, so you understood the gist. Tao, was it too quick for you? The pace of speaking? Yeah?
You could give me a question regarding to the video?
Yeah, was it too quick as in the speaking? Did you manage to understand?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Don't worry. Svetlana, did you understand?
So.
So, yeah, half and half and stuff. That's what I would expect. Robert. Oh, okay, maybe Robert joined halfway through, yeah? It's okay, we didn't run out of things to say and we weren't having an awkward silence. We were watching we were watching a video about...
Okay.
Can you hear us, Robert?
Yes, I can hear you. I have seen the video too with you, but I think I should watch it again because the pace wasn't too quick, but there was many unknown words for me.
No worries. In that case, by the way, guys, if you heard some words that you didn't know, the point is that we learn these kind of words as well, yeah? So you can take notes every time we do a listening thing of anything you hear that you think could be useful. So Robert, we'll leave you to watch that and take notes of any words. Peter, did you understand most things?
Well, there was a lot of information in that short video.
To take in, yeah? So,
well, I know most of the stuff because, as I said before, I was in the UK during that time.
During the time, yes.
I think from 85 actually to 87 or so.
So that was like the middle part of her reign and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ismail, did you understand? Was it too quick for you?
Martin, I understand partly, and I know about the times of teacher because I am 41 years old. I was a little interested in politics.
Okay, so you knew this, yeah? So you experienced this and things, yeah? The times.
Yes, I experienced this. I remembered 80s. I was 13 or 14 years old during the 80s.
So with Peter and we'll talk about it as well, yeah? So
I think our teacher wasn't even born then, no?
No.
If I'm right.
No, yeah, I wasn't. Ilaria, did you understand?
I didn't understand everything because it was hard. There were a lot of informations.
And lots of new words and things, okay?
Yeah.
So we'll talk about it in a minute, don't worry too much. Enrique, did you understand the video?
More or less.
More or less, okay? So. And Kame, is it okay? So.
Hello. I try to see the video, but I cannot see the video. The next time, maybe.
No worries. Okay, in that case, let's talk quickly about what you understood from the video, and if you have any kind of questions related to this, yeah? So, Tao, do you have any questions, or tell us what you understood from the video? What type of woman was she? Tao?
Sorry. As per the some guy had just talked to us about the Margaret. I think she is a Iron Lady.
Meaning, what does that mean? Yeah, so what does it mean when we refer to her as the Iron Lady?
Yeah, it's I think it's the intelligent lady, as well as he strong, but sometimes she not emotion people.
Yeah, so strong in the head, yeah? Maybe
Yeah,
not,
strong
yeah,
head.
just thinking about, yeah, things like that, yes? Okay, so strong character, very strong character.
Yeah, that's
Svetlana,
right.
yeah. Okay, so that's what you understood. Svetlana, what did you understand from this? Or was there anything you didn't understand? Or that you learned?
I understood that she was a great leader, and she tried to achieve what she wanted. So it means that she had a strong character, and I understood that she criticized the Soviet leadership. What's about
According to
our
this, I'm not
country?
so sure about this, but according to that, yeah, did you hear about this before?
No, not really.
Okay, yes. Svetlana, do you have similar characteristics to the Iron Lady? Could you lead Russia with a strong fist?
Like from Russian politicians?
No, could you? Yeah. So,
do I
have the potential to be the
No.
Iron Lady of Russia?
No, definitely.
Okay. So, how would you compare, for example, your character to her character?
Like my character is soft and maybe nervous. Like I can be strong. I'm very reactive on everything, and I slightly can do what I want. I slightly can achieve what I really want because everything has influence on me.
Okay, yeah. So you're influenced by your surroundings and things like that, yeah.
Yes.
So, I don't know about her, yeah. So she's very unique type, yeah. So unique woman for this. Robert, did you manage to watch it now?
I didn't watch it again. I will watch it after the class. So I'm just listening to you.
Okay, in that case, we'll come back. Okay, no worries.
Okay.
Peter, what did you understand from this? And anything from your experience living in the UK at this time? What was life like? Because there were lots of riots, there were lots of cars being blown up and that kind of thing. Yeah. So what was life like in the UK when she was ruling it?
Okay, I lived in the West Country, so
there
it
was
was
not so many
a
burnt-out
tiny
tractors.
bit different in the West Country.
Yeah, a bit different. Yeah.
Different country. We didn't actually get any riots or so, but
Nothing to do with
could
tractors or
somehow
cider.
feel there was tension because unemployment rate was very high at that time, and the most unpopular thing she actually decided was the poll tax.
Yeah, can you
Because
tell us what
that
this is?
actually
When I
started
say us, I'm
big
talking about me
fight.
included. What is the poll tax? Is it just like council tax? But yeah, what is the poll tax?
Well, I think it's actually what you call the council tax now. And actually, yesterday I heard that somewhere on a program they have a bedroom tax now.
Yes, there's now a bedroom
I've never
tax.
heard
If you
of
have
that before.
It's
So that
new.
must be very new.
If you have a spare bedroom, it's a way because there's a shortage of housing. If you have a spare bedroom at home, which lots of families do, you have to pay some tax on this, yeah, to encourage more people to get smaller properties and also maybe to rent out their spare rooms, yeah, because there's an accommodation shortage. So that's a new thing.
I mean, mainly the biggest problem with the poll tax was, as I remember it, it was a kind of a flat rate, so the same amount for everyone.
Yeah,
it didn't matter
regardless
how
of
much
income.
you earned, and
And now
that made it pretty much unfair. No?
and
And
now it depends, I think, on the
during the time, I think they changed it quite a lot because there was so much protest going on. No?
Yeah, about it. Yeah, so in the video it's saying, why should a dustman pay the same as a duke? Yeah, so a noble person, someone in nobility was paying the same amount as someone cleaning the streets. Yeah, so that's probably what it was about.
But
Okay,
I
so
think that she was tough for a reason because, first of all, she was a woman. She, as far as I remember, she grew up in. I think they were actually working class, no?
I
Is
think
that
so,
right?
yes. So she was brought up in the north in a place called Grantham. I'll write this down. And she was a northerner. She actually trained. She didn't naturally speak with this accent. She had to have speech lessons to train her to speak with a southern accent because otherwise no one would respect her in politics. She actually naturally had a northern accent, but this was seen to be like the lower class accent.
And
at that time it was important.
And when you see her background, I mean, she has achieved quite a lot because she had to fight being a woman and trying to get a good position in her working career. No? And she actually said in that video, she actually thought she would never be the prime minister. No?
Yeah, she said that in her
She
lifetime
didn't
there
even
will
believe
never
that.
be a woman prime minister. Yeah, so did she have confidence though, Peter? That if she said this, there will never be a woman prime minister in my lifetime, and then she became a woman prime minister. Do you think she had confidence in herself?
Yes, of course. And well, it grew on her really, I think.
How does it
Because
compare to Angela?
I think at first she was almost kind of shy, but she progressed and she developed because I think she was re-elected twice or three times.
3 times, yeah. So three
Yeah.
times, I think. How does she compare to Angela? Is she Angela Merkel? Is she the same?
Actually, some people compared Angela Merkel to Margaret Thatcher. She is different. Angela Merkel looks very tough, but I think that's just on the surface. Otherwise, people say she's quite nice. She likes to make a joke and stuff like that. I think Margaret Thatcher was very much different.
Yep.
She didn't really get on with the people.
Okay, yeah. So
With
she wasn't a
common
people
people,
person as such.
not with
She was
politicians, but
the normal working class people, yeah?
Yeah.
So the normal people. And she slept for something like 3 hours per night, I heard, yeah? So she hardly slept, which is why she looked always tired and things like that, yeah? So, interesting. Ismail, okay, tell us, from your experience from the time, from what you remember, and also about your understanding of the video, do you have anything to add to this?
Martin, I watched another video, I think,
Okay.
and I want to talk about my experience during
Yes,
80s about Margaret Thatcher.
Okay.
Uh, she was using privatization politics, some big economical fabrics or firms in UK, I think, and the leftist people don't like her a little because of she cut some of workers' rights, and she was making some laws against worker rights.
Yeah.
I remembered, and she was struggling against the East Bloc during the Cold War time, with Soviet Union.
Yeah.
But I remembered her politics was very successful, and UK has a great dominance around the world in her time.
And how was it reported? Yeah, so how was it in the Turkey? How was it reported? This one. By the way, I've noticed my light is very dark. I'll just turn it on in the meantime. But how was it reported? So, how was she reported in your countries, guys? If you know.
I remember the news during the 80s. In every news, the reporters was telling with the Iron Lady are using this politics successfully and increase the UK dominance around the world, and she was hearing nobody about workers' rights.
There's one person here. We'll just come back to you. I'm just going to mute you quickly. Then we'll
She
say hello
was
to
a
you.
tough woman.
Okay, so she was
in
tough.
politics.
Yeah, so she was a tough, very strong woman. But Ilaria, would you be able to do this for Italy? As in, would you like to be the Iron Lady of Italy in the future?
Oh my god, that's an interesting question, but I think that I don't have her character, so I think that I wouldn't be so strong as she.
Okay, yeah, so it's her. She was very strong in the head. Yeah, I don't know if there's many like her. This is quite an interesting point. But Karma, what about you? And what do you know about her? And also, could you be the Iron Lady of Spain?
What lady of Spain?
The Iron Lady, yeah? So she was known as the Iron Lady, as in really, really strong, really, you know, tough woman, really strong woman. Yeah, so as a woman, can you relate to this? Do you think many women are like her? In terms of character?
Yes. I think a woman like other women, if she not only are beautiful girls or women, I like the intelligent women, women in the politics.
Women, yeah, women.
Women, more than one. But normally, usually, when in another place there are more than one woman, there is a conflict in class, in work, and normally women have a very relationship with men, because
with men.
Do you understand me?
Yes. Okay, so they're good with men. So do you think, for example, there should be more women politicians? Okay, Margaret Thatcher was an extreme example. I don't think many people even met as tough as her. Yeah, so she was very. But do you think actually that we should have learnt from this and actually have more women in positions like this? Yeah, so would Spain be a better place if there were more women running Spain, Comet? Should more women be in politics in Spain?
In Spain, I think about 80% there are men, and this 20% there are women. But usually these women were the the woman of important political.
Yeah.
I don't know important politic woman in Spain. Very, very important.
Okay, so the
Maybe
most powerful,
in
yeah, not
yeah.
the most powerful. Would it make a
Okay,
difference?
sorry.
No, no, you're doing well. You're doing well. Don't worry. Yeah, you did well. Ilaria, yeah. So,
Yeah.
do you think there should be more women running your country?
Absolutely yes.
Go for it. Why so?
Because I don't know, here we are just like something extra, and men are doing everything in politics, and they don't want women to enter in this
Field. It's their game,
this
yeah.
field.
It's their game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're saying, and in what way would it make a difference? So how would it make a difference? What characteristics do women have that maybe men don't have?
I don't know. I think that just women have a different point of view, and
Yes,
men another. So it would be interesting to compare.
See
to
how
have,
it is.
I don't know. Yeah.
Is to have a mix, not maybe just men and women, but lots of different people. Yeah. So I think
Yes.
so. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. But what do you think, Svetlana? Yeah. So should there be more women leading countries like Russia?
I think that it should be that amount of women just to bring change in to diversify
Perfect.
administration. So
Okay, so just to make a difference, yeah, just to make a difference.
yes,
Okay,
and
I'm
maybe
gonna ask. Yeah, please.
and maybe to let men do their best, like in front of women, they will do their best.
Every man needs a woman, they say. So make it so in politics. Okay, I'll ask the last woman, and then we're going to ask the men. Okay, so Tao, what would you say? So should there be more women in politics?
Sorry, teacher. Can you repeat your question?
Okay, should there be more women running your country? So, as in more women politicians?
Oh, you mean that should we have more Iron Lady in my country?
Okay, not just Iron Ladies, yeah, not just really strong women like, but maybe just more women generally in your country, leading your country.
Sorry, I really didn't catch up your question. May
No
you write down
worries.
on the chat room?
Yeah, sure.
Appreciate. Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. I'm writing verbally.
Sorry,
So
glad.
do you think? No worries. Be more women leading country.
Yeah,
So-
sure. I think so.
Okay, and why so?
Yeah. Now you know nowadays both women and men also have so many their talent, and if the woman can do and so many women can lead and join the government, and they have so many power or talent to do the job as the man can do. So
Yeah,
I think
why not? That's the ultimate question. Why not? Yeah. So, do you think women should lead countries? Why not? Yeah. Is there any point? Why not? Yeah. So, let's ask the guys then. Okay. So this the same question, but before, Usama, nice to speak with you again. How are you today?
Hey, nice to speak to you too. Nice to speak to you too.
Cool.
I'm fine,
Okay.
thanks. How are you?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, we're talking about Margaret Thatcher. Yes. So have you heard about her?
Yes, I heard about her, and I'm fortunate to lose her today. I wish her to go to heaven.
Okay. Yeah. So she for those who came, she died today. But Usama, yeah. So now we're talking about women leading countries. So she was a very extreme example, very strong, scary figure. Scary. When I say scary, I mean in a good way. Yeah. So it was good to have that. But in terms of her character. But do you think there should be more women leading our countries?
Well, if they have how I say this, the best character, and like her, they used to call her the Iron Woman. She used to have strict decisions and good decisions. I mean, if there were a lot of women like her, it would be much better. For example, we have a lady here in Algeria. She's the head of the Workers' Party. And she is a very strong woman with very strong ideas and decisions, and she got respect from all the people.
Okay,
Well,
yeah,
I
I know in
support that.
Brazil, I've heard in Brazil somewhere there's also a really successful, or somewhere in South America there's a really successful woman leader. I'm sure I've heard, yeah. So that she's really well liked and things. But you're saying basically why not, yeah? So let's go to Robert. What do you think, Robert? Do you think there should be more women in areas like politics?
Yes, because maybe they are not so aggressive, maybe they are much more reasonable. So I think that would be a great idea, yes.
Okay, yeah, to balance out a bit, yeah, so that's interesting. Yeah. Ismail, what do you think? Okay, I've just noticed you've wrote a message.
Yes.
She was changing the whole UK outlook. She was using conservative politics. She cut some workers' rights and privatised big companies of the UK. She increased the weight of the UK around global politics. She struggled with Iron Curtain countries. During her time, no politician came to duty as tough as Margaret Thatcher after leaving her politics. She changed the UK. Okay, yes, that's that's a big comment. Yeah. So, Ismail, what do you think? Should there be more women leading countries? Yes, should there be more women politicians in maybe Turkey and our countries?
Yes, Martin. I think women should be in politics as many as men because they are looking different way some problems, and we are equal when we are looking the counting. There are just about equal men and women in any country.
Yep.
And there must be in the Senate equal men and women.
So it should represent the people living in the country, yeah? So if there's 50% men, 50% women, it should be maybe 50% men, 50% women, yeah? So that's interesting.
When we are talking about rightly, it must be so. And sometimes women are looking the problems in different way from the man. And maybe the international problem can be more lightly solved when the women get in the politics more and more.
Do you think,
because
Ismail,
the men,
people...
as men, we couldn't solve the problems, Martin.
Yeah, it hasn't worked so
Same
far up
problem.
until now, yes. Really, in essence, it hasn't really worked in lots of examples, yes?
I am going to die, and my son, maybe she will go to die, the same problems around the globe, and there is no solution to this problem. Because always men are struggle about the problem they are trying to solve, but they can't solve. Maybe the woman can solve this problem.
Okay, yeah, so this is quite an interesting view, yeah? So, Frankie, you have just joined. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I think definitely there should be more girls, more women in the, in the politics in general, because as Robert just said, they have a different point of view, so it's always a good thing, right?
Okay.
Another perspective, yeah.
So next question, guys. Before I go to this, I'll just introduce Una. The next question is going to be why doesn't it happen? Yeah, so why are there not? We're all saying that there should be, and I agree, but why is there not enough? Yeah, so that's the next question. Have a think, but I'll just introduce Una. Una, can you hear us?
Hey, Martin, this is Helen.
Oh, it's Helen. Helen, nice to speak with you.
Yeah.
Perfect. Wow. It managed to work. Okay, so Helen, we've known each other for how long, Helen? A couple of months.
Yeah.
Well, maybe 6 months
maybe
or so.
more than half a year.
1.5 years. Okay, that's cool. Helen,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah, I did recognize you. Okay, so Helen, we're talking about Margaret Thatcher. If you know who she is, if you remember who she is.
Yeah.
Do you think there should be more women leading countries?
Actually, I want more women to lead the countries, but in fact, because of their social status and their family possibilities, it can't be true in the near future.
Okay, so because of, you're saying the role of the family and things like this, it's not so easy for women to go into these positions, yeah?
Yeah, and because of the cultural shock, different cultural background, so women is difficult to rule the country in China, at least in China.
Okay, that's interesting. And that links very well to the next question I was going to ask you guys, which was, we all think more women should go into politics, but why don't they? Why don't they lead the country? Karma, what would you say? I think if more women leading countries, maybe the earth will be better. Okay, so why don't more women lead Spain or any of our countries?
Sorry, can you repeat, please?
Yes, sure. Okay, so we all say there should be more women leading our countries. It will make everything better, but why doesn't it happen?
Why this don't happen?
Yeah.
Because usually in the world, more women don't continue her studies because maybe not here in Spain or countries and of the first or second level, but in another countries like China or in other places, women can haven't the possibility of continue her high studies.
So you're saying it's about
Only
education, yeah? So it's about education.
Her education, and I work in a high school and I see this problem every day when young people, especially the girls, arrive at 14, 15 years. Her parents gave these girls and go to Morocco or Jeddah or other places, and these poor girls can continue these studies. And in the case of the boys, there are not this problem. The boys continue her studies and go to the university.
There's an inequality you're saying there. I'll just say to Yuki, that's a very interesting statement, Yuki. Yeah? So Yuki put in the chat box, society and government never solve our own problem. Notice that after I lost everything else. But read this: women can live without men, unlike men, I think. Yeah. So Yuki says that basically Yuki is a man, for those who don't know Yuki. And Yuki, everyone should know him. He's famous in burbling. But he's saying women can live without men, but men cannot live without women. Yeah. So, Ilaria, what would you say to this?
I think that in Italy, about this, that women live without men.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, okay. I don't know.
Okay.
I think it can be true.
Could you live without any men or any male figure in your life? Could you live a very independent life? And do you think the men in Italy could live without their wives, without their mothers?
Nope.
No.
Okay, no. So that's interesting. Who said no? Was that Usama?
Well, it wasn't me, but I say no too.
Okay, you said no. Who said no? Really loud.
I did.
Who was that? Was that Frankie? Okay, tell us.
Well, that's true. We couldn't live without women here.
Yeah, it's partly true. Yes, I think so. Yeah, so I think it's true. Yeah, any women figure. Maybe we need this. But Ismail, what do you say? Yeah, so do you think men can live without women?
Martin, I think men and women can live without woman or man. But in this subject, women are bring the man, and they are raising us so that they are giving us no household. They are, for example, they are preparing our meal. I am talking about my country.
So the traditional view, yeah, the traditional.
Yes, traditional view. And I don't know how to prepare a meal, and I am going to dependent to a woman.
Okay, so yeah, for practical reasons.
Like this, how can I live without a woman? I can make house works.
Okay, yeah, so for practical reasons, yeah. But in terms of character, yeah, so do you think we need women in our lives, not just girlfriends, not just wives, but mothers, maybe daughters and things like this, to level us, as in to make us not so, you know, strong, powerful or whatever? Do you think women act as a good leveling function, if we can say that, yeah? As in keeping everything calm, keeping everything focused. What do you say, Svetlana?
I don't think so. I think just that men and women need everyone to have full life, full of emotions, full of love, impressions, and so on. And about the level. It depends on characteristics of individuals.
Yeah. So it's not about, you can't generalize so much. You can't say all men need women, all women need men. It depends on individual characteristics. Okay, so Helen, what would you say to this?
It's quite interesting, and I think everyone could live a good life independently, but if there are more people in our life would be colorful. That means women can live without men, but can't live a colorful life without a man.
Yeah. So everyone can live independently. Probably everyone can learn to adjust their situations. But about this idea of making things more interesting. So therefore, that links to what we talked about. Maybe there should be more women in politics. Yeah. So that's a good conclusion to make. Guys, we're running out of time very, very quickly. Has anyone got any final comments to make? Amma's just joined. We've run out of time, Amma. Sorry. And Atwick's just joined. But guys, I've got some more classes afterwards if you want to join in. You're more than welcome. But great to speak with you all and to see some new faces and to speak with Helen again. We haven't spoken for several weeks, so good to speak to you, Helen, and some more familiar faces. So take care, guys, and speak to you again, okay?
Take care. Bye.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Martin.
Thank
Thank you, guys. See you.
See you.
Bye bye.